Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RC Flights, the channel where we feature some of today's most amazing RC airplanes and helicopters, and feature telemetry overlay, where we overlay on screen the performance of these airplanes and helicopters so you can see exactly how fast they're going. Do multiple mic recording so I can walk you through how I'm flying them. But that's not what today's episode is all about. It is all about the drone that we just added to the channel. All right, it has been an exciting week here at RC Flights. My good buddy Simon sent me this Sennheiser mic to help out with the channel. And we added the Alienware. We did an unboxing video for that. And I passed my 107 course and got my certificate to officially become a drone pilot. And with that, we've got the Mavic 2. So obviously adding a new aspect of the channel. I fly the cameras off of the helicopters and airplanes, but this will allow us to capture a new perspective with the channel and also kind of branch out a little bit and do a little bit of different kind of videos where we get out and capture some other stuff with the aircraft. But let's get to it. First thing I'll do is throw a coin in the jar for talking about RC helicopters when no one asked. And then let's get to unboxing this Mavic. So, that off. Now I did download the app already to my phone, so that is one thing that you're going to need to do. So this is kind of like a cover that slides off of the box, and then you just got to cut this sticker here, which keeps the box closed, and that is upside down. So flip the box over this way and open it up like so. And we've got the remote, and we've got this box and this box. So we've got 3 boxes, and then of course we've got the drone. It's a pretty good weight. So there it is, the Mavic 2 Pro. And there's that Hasselblad camera with the 1-inch sensor. And I can't wait to get out and do some 4K video with this. So we've got the drone and we've got the remote. And it was funny because they had a different remote on display. And I was asking the guy about it, and he said, no, this is the remote that comes with the Pro 2, and it's not. It's this is a different remote than they had on display. So the little controller mounts go on here like so. So definitely a bit of a different remote than what I'm used to. So this is the remote that I'm used to using with the helicopters, and my pick of the litter here, this is a Spectrum DX9. And I have to say that, I mean, obviously this is a little bit smaller than this, but somehow it's actually got, the way it spreads out, and it's got the rubberized grips on the back, it actually manages to feel like a full-size remote, even though it's obviously a little bit smaller than a full-size remote. I've got my phone here, which will plug in like this. So that's how that sets up. We've got our drone, we've got our controller. Set this controller aside. Now this box here has a set of blades and then a set of extras, and then a bunch of literature. I am not seasoned in drones. This is actually my first drone. I have flown a couple of drones. Obviously I fly RC helicopters, so we'll see how it translates. I would anticipate that flying it, won't be too much of a difference. but at the same time, it's a different aircraft, so it will be something different to get used to. So this first box has got the literature, the blades. We'll set that back over here. Grab our second box here. And this has got, this is the battery charger power pack. And I would assume the cable for the battery. Sure enough, the cable for the battery. So set that over there. And then we'll see what's in here. I got some more. I believe that these are the cables if you have a different phone. So, and then this is the USB-C to micro USB converter. Right there. I'll put this back in there. I have a iPhone, so I won't be needing this. I won't be needing that. So should be just that. Oh, and it looks like this is an extra set of sticks for your remote. Okay, so extra set of sticks for the remote, extra set of blades. Now, the kit does not come with the extra batteries anymore. You've got the Flysmore kit that comes separately. I mean, personally, I'm not exactly sure why they would want to separate them, because what are you going to do with one battery? You're going to get approximately a half hour of flight time. For my purposes, a half hour is not enough, and I'm not sure what anyone else is doing with the thing, but I don't know how a half hour could be enough. By the time you do a little setup and then shoot, and there's a little post-shoot flying, I'm sure. But I do have the Flysmore kit coming. Unfortunately, it's not here yet, but that is the drone. That is what comes in the box. Let me get a charge on the battery, and I'll get back with you, and we will actually get it set up. All right, so we're back, and the main battery pack has charged, and the remote has charged, and I've got the app on my phone. I have not done this before, so I don't know exactly how this is going to go, but we're going to give it a shot here. So I think what I'm going to do first is turn the remote on and plug my phone in. Now this is an iPhone SE 2020, and it seems to fit in there just about perfect. And we're going to turn it on. It says connecting. We're going to put the battery in just once and then hold it down. And it looks like the camera's going through a little dance there. So I'm going to close the app and reopen it. We're going to click Enter Device. Choose your next step. Connect to an aircraft. Choose a connection method. Control the aircraft with the remote controller. Unfold the arms and install the battery. Insert the remote into the controller. I already did this, so complete. Checking firmware version. Activate your Mavic 2. The aircraft must be activated the first time it is connected to DJI Go. So this is the first time we're connecting it, so it must be activated. So we're going to hit remove the gimbal protector before activating. It is off. So we're going to hit next. DJI request access to your, anyway, so yes, authorize. Clicking the box. Of course, I read this thoroughly. Choose an aircraft name. Yes, that's good. RC Flights Mavic 2. Sure. Go with that for now. Continue. Control mode. Set a customized mode later. Mode 2 recommended. Yeah. Yes, that is what I want. Mode 2. Customizable buttons. C1. Yeah, that's good. We'll use them for those. Remote control LCD screen. So this is just like a little tutorial on, you know, what everything means on the screen. On this screen here. So I'm going to put it in Imperial. I'll start with beginner mode. You know, I can switch it back later. I can always turn it off, which, you know, I probably will relatively quickly, but there's no reason not to just try it out in beginner mode and fly it around and, you know, get used to it a little bit, put some batteries through it before you start maximizing capabilities. Confirm your account. So, okay, that is my account. We're going to activate, connecting to server. Probably going to ask me for a PIN password or something. Of course, I actually know my PIN off the top of my head right now, so it's not going to ask me for it. DJI Care, refresh, keep flying. DJI Care, refresh can be purchased and bound within 48 hours of product activation. DJI Knowledge Quiz. DJI is committed to safety and has developed a quiz to help you learn safety rules and guidelines for your area. It should take 2 minutes or less. The quiz is general personal operations. If you have license or permit, your applicable rules may be different. You may skip this quiz 4 times in total. No kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna skip it. Let's take it. Let's hope I get it right. I got my license. Where can you learn more about drone registration requirements? Congratulations, you've passed the knowledge quiz. Woohoo! Yeah! I passed the knowledge quiz. Nice. Continue. Please restart the aircraft to complete verification. Restart now. Oh, wow. It's connected and it shut off. Oh, there is plastic on there. Mavic 2 successfully activated. Visit the academy by practice flying in the flight simulator before your first flight. We're gonna skip that, but we'll visit the academy later. Precise Fly Safe database update. A precise fly safe database update required. Please update as soon as possible and ensure your flight safety. Yeah, sure, we'll update because we're not going to fly. Okay, this update, yep. Connected. It's been less than 48 hours since your first activated Mavic 2. You can still purchase DJI Care Refresh now. I clicked Go Fly, and soon we're going to do a compass calibration. I think I'm going to go through, I'm going to watch like a calibration video. But we've gotten through the initial setup. It looks like it's flight ready. It is all set up and ready to fly. I went through the installation. I downloaded the app onto my phone. I created an account, which was quick and easy. I didn't have to do the update to the battery to get that, any kind of software. I didn't have a software update at all. I don't know if it's because, like I said, I just purchased this 2 days ago and maybe it was just a newer one, but the setup was pretty easy. You download it to your phone, the app to your phone, plug your phone in via this cord here, and that's it, pretty much. I mean, you open it up and it just kind of walks you through the steps, and now the thing is up and running. I gave it a little quick test hover, but that's all you need to do to set the thing up. Now, I'm not going to get into like a flight tutorial or anything like that, but I just wanted to do a basic what to expect out of the box and run through actually getting it ready to fly. All right, so here it goes. I just jumped in. I had my license, so why not? I went out and fired it up. I had my one battery. We went to the Laverne Irving Trail along the Hudson River, and this was a marsh, a tidal pond that I always wanted to get a good view of, and there was some geese running around. It's kind of neat. There's a deck, you know, you can overlook the pond. There's like a nice little area right there where you can take off with the drone. And I couldn't believe how bold these geese were. They just hung out, like, you know, and they were squawking. I was a little bit disappointed. There was no audio pickup on the drone, but, you know, it was good to get in there and get a view. It was pretty easy. You could see how far I am. That drone is, God, it's got to be probably 75 yards from me. And unfortunately, it was kind of a cloudy day, so I couldn't, you had to pay attention to the sound of the blades, but it wasn't too bad to see it out there. You got all the information right on the remote, and I just jumped in and went to town and just started recording, just kind of flying around and shooting video with it. You know, no practice at all, and other than on the simulator or flying RC helicopters. But like I said, I mean, I haven't flown a drone in years, and just kind of picked it up and went. So then I wanted to play with the tracking mode, and here it is. It tracked really good here. This is this recycled plastic bottle bridge. There's one little point here where there's a low overhanging stick that was really, really thin, and it seemed to have got a little bit confused there. The other thing was I did not have it in tripod mode. I had it in sport mode the whole day, so some of the sensors weren't activated. But when something like that happens, you can just take over, take control. It's very easy. Once you get in and playing with the remote, it's very intuitive. I didn't have any issue at all. Say like when the battery got low and it was going to return to home, I didn't want it to return. I wanted to fly it back. I mean, there's a cancel button comes up real easy. So here's the beach area. Yep, giving you the wave. But yeah, so I mean, today was like a really non-rehearsed. I mean, so the striped bass are coming up. This is the Hudson River right here, and the striped bass will be coming up in about a week or two to the area, and the herring and striped bass. Actually, some of them are starting to come in already. So this is like a marsh area right off of the river. That the hike goes down this way. And that leads back to where I was just filming that tidal pond that was back there in land. You can just see me walk down on the beach there. And so we've hiked down in this area many times, but I've always been curious, you know, to get out there and see these things from a closer perspective. But, you know, I've never been able to before, and the drone allowed me to do it. Now, you know, in retrospect, I kind of wish I had brought my GoPro so that we could see the drone a little more in the video, but, you know, it wasn't rehearsed. I just bought it. I was kind of focused on flying. I wasn't sure how hard flying was going to be. Now, this is where I did make one mistake. Well, first of all, my battery is dying, so I got it. I have more batteries already coming. If you're going to get this thing, you got to get the Fly More kit. But when I powered it up, I had the protector on the camera mount, and then I took it off. It was like crooked in my hand, so that was it. The battery went dead. So thanks for stopping by the channel. Don't forget to check out the other videos where we fly airplanes and helicopters and feature GPS telemetry overlay. And we will see you next time on RC Flights.